Do you ever wake up feeling a bit sluggish? Even after a full night's sleep, perhaps you've noticed little aches and pains creeping in. Or maybe your memory isn't quite as sharp as it used to be. It's frustrating, isn't it? When the body just doesn't seem to cooperate, like it once did. We often assume these are just unavoidable parts of getting older. But what if I told you that some of the very foods we eat every single day are actually making these issues worse? It's a painful reality that many of us are unknowingly fueling our bodies with things that actively contribute to brain fog, low energy, joint discomfort, and even deeper health problems. The secret to feeling vibrant, active, and mentally clear doesn't lie in complicated diets or expensive supplements. It often comes down to simple, everyday food choices. In this video, we're going to uncover the 4 worst foods you should never eat. And, crucially, the 4 fantastic alternatives you should choose instead to unlock a healthier, more energetic you. These aren't just minor adjustments. They're powerful swaps that can profoundly impact how you feel. From your mind to your toes, watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you about how easy these changes can be. On now. Let's dive straight into the very first food that's quietly working against your health, especially as we get a little older. Sugary drinks. I'm talking about those fizzy sodas, the seemingly innocent fruit juices with added sugars, and even some of those sweetened coffees or teas you grab on the go. You might think, oh, it's just a little treat, or it gives me a quick energy boost. But the truth is, these sugary concoctions are little more than empty calories that cause chaos in your body. When you gulp down a sugary drink, your blood sugar spikes dramatically. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire. Your body rushes to produce insulin to bring that sugar down. And what often follows is a sudden energy crash, leaving you feeling more tired and sluggish than before. This constant roller coaster of blood sugar isn't just about energy levels. It's a major contributor to inflammation throughout your body. Think about what inflammation does. It can worsen joint pain, contribute to heart disease, and even affect your brain health. Many people find that reducing sugary drinks significantly alleviates the stiffness and discomfort they feel in their knees, hips, or hands. And it's not just inflammation. The sheer amount of sugar in these drinks contributes to weight gain, particularly around the midsection, which puts extra strain on your heart and joints. Furthermore, regular consumption of sugary drinks has been directly linked to an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes, a condition that can have widespread and debilitating effects on your health, from vision problems to nerve damage. It's a silent threat to your bones too, as some studies suggest excessive soda intake can be associated with lower bone density, making you more susceptible to fractures. So, what should you reach for instead? The answer is beautifully simple: water. Pure, clean water. It sounds obvious, but so many of us simply don't drink enough. Our bodies are mostly water, and every single cell, every organ, relies on proper hydration to function optimally. When you're well hydrated, your energy levels are more stable, your digestion works better, and your joints are better lubricated. Think of your body like a well-oiled machine. Water is the essential oil. If plain water feels a bit boring, try infusing it with slices of cucumber, lemon, lime, or a few berries. You get a subtle flavor without any added sugar or artificial ingredients. Another wonderful alternative is herbal tea. There's a world of delicious herbal teas out there, from calming chamomile to invigorating peppermint or ginger. These can be wonderfully soothing, hydrating, and often come with their own health benefits, like aiding digestion or promoting relaxation. Making the switch from sugary drinks to water or herbal tea is one of the most impactful changes you can make for your energy, your joints, and your overall well-being. It's a habit that pays dividends in how you feel every single day. And speaking of things that sneak into our diets, let's talk about something else that often appears innocent but can be quite the opposite, especially for us seniors. That brings us to our second problematic food group: processed meats. I'm talking about things like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and many of the deli meats you might put on a sandwich. These convenient options might seem harmless, but they come loaded with ingredients that can be detrimental to your health, particularly as you age. One of the biggest culprits here is sodium. Processed meats are notoriously high in salt, and excessive sodium intake can lead to high blood pressure, also known as hypertension. High blood pressure is a silent killer. significantly increasing your risk of heart attack, stroke, and kidney disease. For someone over 60, managing blood pressure is crucial, and cutting out these sodium bombs can make a substantial difference. Beyond salt, processed meats often contain nitrates and nitrites, which are used for preserving color and flavor. While these compounds are regulated, studies have linked high consumption of them to an increased risk of certain cancers, particularly colorectal cancer. This is a serious concern, and reducing your exposure to these substances is a wise choice for long-term health. Furthermore, these meats are often high in unhealthy saturated fats and cholesterol. While dietary cholesterol's role is complex, a diet rich in saturated fats can raise your LDL, or bad cholesterol levels, contributing to plaque buildup in your arteries. This hardens and narrows your arteries, making it harder for blood to flow, which again puts you at higher risk for heart disease. You might not feel the effects immediately, but over time, these choices build up, silently increasing your risk for serious health complications. Many people who switch away from regular consumption of these foods report feeling less bloated, having more stable energy, and simply feeling lighter overall. It's about reducing the burden on your body. So, what should you choose instead to get that essential protein that helps maintain muscle, keeps you full, and provides energy? The best choice is lean, unprocessed protein sources. Think about embracing things like chicken and turkey, especially the leaner cuts and without the skin. Fish, particularly fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, are absolute powerhouses. They're packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are fantastic for heart health, brain function, and reducing inflammation throughout the body. Omega-3s can even help with joint stiffness and discomfort, which is a common complaint as we get older. Don't forget about plant-based proteins too. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, and tofu are incredibly versatile, budget-friendly, and loaded with fiber, which is fantastic for digestion and keeps your blood sugar stable. Eggs are another excellent and affordable source of high-quality protein, perfect for a quick breakfast or a light meal. Incorporating a variety of these lean protein sources into your diet ensures you're getting all the necessary amino acids to maintain your muscle mass, which is vital for strength, balance, and overall mobility as you age. It also helps you feel satisfied after meals, preventing those unhealthy cravings that can lead you back to less healthy choices. Making this swap means you're nourishing your body with building blocks it truly needs, without the hidden risks associated with processed meats. It's a positive step towards protecting your heart, reducing inflammation, and maintaining your strength well into your golden years. Next, we'll dive into another common food group that might be surprisingly holding you back. Now, let's turn our attention to something you might eat every single day without a second thought. Something that can either fuel you or drag you down refined grains. I'm talking about things like white bread, white pasta, many breakfast cereals that look innocent but are packed with sugar, pastries, and crackers made from white flour. These foods have had most of their beneficial parts, like the bran and germ, stripped away during processing. What's left is primarily the starchy endosperm, which is quickly converted into sugar in your body. It's a similar story to the sugary drinks we talked about. Refined grains cause rapid blood sugar spikes, followed by the inevitable crash, leaving you feeling sluggish, irritable, and often craving more quick energy fixes. This roller coaster isn't just tiring, it's also inflammatory, contributing to that background hum of pain and discomfort that many people experience in their joints and muscles. Think about it if your body is constantly battling these sugar surges. It's not focusing on repair and rejuvenation. Furthermore, when the fiber is removed from grains, you lose a crucial component for healthy digestion. Many seniors struggle with digestive issues like constipation, and a lack of fiber from whole grains only makes this worse. Fiber acts like a broom for your digestive system, keeping things moving smoothly and feeding the beneficial bacteria in your gut, which are essential for everything from your immune system to your mood. Without that fiber, you might find yourself feeling bloated, uncomfortable, and generally off. These foods are often labeled as comfort foods, but in reality, they can lead to discomfort and fatigue, rather than true nourishment. So, what's the smart swap here? Embrace whole grains. This means choosing whole wheat bread instead of white, opting for brown rice or wild rice over white rice, and incorporating ancient grains like quinoa, farro, and oats into your meals. Whole grains retain all parts of the grain, including the fiber-rich bran and the nutrient-packed germ. This means they are digested much more slowly, leading to a gradual and sustained release of energy. No more sudden energy crashes or intense cravings. You'll feel fuller for longer, which can also help with managing your weight. The fiber in whole grains is a game changer for digestion. It adds bulk to your stool, making it easier to pass, and acts as a prebiotic, nourishing the good bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut microbiome is linked to improved immunity, better nutrient absorption, and even a clearer mind. Beyond fiber, whole grains are packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are vital for overall health as you age. They contribute to heart health by helping to lower cholesterol and blood pressure, and their steady energy release supports brain function, helping to keep your mind sharp and focused. Making the switch to whole grains might seem small, but it's a powerful move towards better digestion, stable energy, and long-term vitality. It's about choosing foods that truly fuel your body, rather than just filling it up. And while we're on the topic of things that can slow us down, let's talk about the final food group that often causes more harm than good, especially in our later years. Finally, let's talk about the fourth food group that many of us simply need to reduce, or ideally, eliminate from our regular diet: deep-fried foods. I'm talking about crispy French fries, fried chicken, donuts, heavily battered fish and chips, and anything else that's been submerged in a vat of hot oil. While they might taste delicious in the moment, the health consequences, especially for those of us over 60, can be quite significant. The main issue with deep-fried foods lies in the type of fats they often contain and how those fats are altered during the frying process. Many restaurants and fast food establishments use unhealthy vegetable oils, which, when heated to high temperatures, can create trans fats. Trans fats are notorious for raising your bad LDL cholesterol and lowering your good HDL cholesterol, a double whammy for your heart health. They significantly increase your risk of heart disease and stroke. Beyond trans fats, the high temperatures can also lead to the formation of unhealthy compounds that contribute to inflammation throughout the body. This inflammation can exacerbate existing conditions like arthritis, making joint pain worse. And it also plays a role in the development of chronic diseases. Think about how you feel after a meal of fried food, often heavy, sluggish, and maybe even a bit nauseous. That's your body struggling to process all those unhealthy fats. These foods offer very little in terms of nutritional value, but are packed with calories, contributing to unwanted weight gain, which in turn puts more strain on your joints, heart, and overall system. It's a cascade effect, where one poor choice can lead to a host of other issues down the line. It's not about never having a treat, but about making these types of foods a very rare exception, not a regular part of your diet. So, what's the much healthier and equally delicious alternative in braised-baked, roasted, grilled, and steamed foods? These cooking methods preserve the natural goodness of the ingredients without adding unnecessary unhealthy fats or creating harmful compounds. When you bake or roast vegetables, for instance, they caramelize and develop incredible flavors, and you retain all their vitamins and minerals. Think about crispy roasted potatoes seasoned with herbs instead of greasy French fries, or a perfectly grilled piece of salmon instead of battered. Deep-fried fish. Baking chicken or steaming fish allows you to enjoy lean protein without the added fat. Steaming, in particular, is one of the gentlest cooking methods, ensuring that delicate nutrients are not lost to high heat. These methods allow the natural flavors of your food to shine through, and they are much easier for your body to digest. You'll feel lighter, more energetic, and your digestive system will thank you. By choosing these healthier cooking methods, you are actively protecting your heart, reducing inflammation, managing your weight, and ensuring your body gets the nutrients it needs without the negative side effects. It's about enjoying delicious, satisfying meals that truly nourish you from the inside out, rather than weighing you down. So, we've walked through 4 key areas where small changes can make a monumental difference in how you feel every single day. We started by looking at how ditching those sugary drinks for pure, Refreshing water or soothing herbal teas can stabilize your energy and reduce inflammation. Then, we explored why swapping out processed meats for lean, wholesome proteins like chicken, fish, beans, and eggs is so vital for maintaining muscle and protecting your heart. We also dove into the benefits of moving away from refined grains like white bread and pasta, and instead, embracing the steady energy and digestive power of whole grains like oats, brown rice, and quinoa. And finally, we just talked about how opting for baked, roasted, grilled, or steamed foods instead of deep-fried delights can protect your heart and leave you feeling light and energized. Remember, these aren't radical overhauls. They're small, manageable changes you can start implementing today. It's about making mindful choices, one meal at a time, one snack at a time. Don't feel overwhelmed. Even tiny steps add up to big improvements in your health and happiness. Imagine feeling more energetic, thinking more clearly, and moving with greater ease simply by being a little more intentional about what you put on your plate. You have the power to make these changes, and your body will absolutely thank you for it. We love hearing from you, so please share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. What's one swap you're excited to try? Or perhaps one healthy food you already love that keeps you feeling great? Your tips and stories inspire others in our community. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who can benefit from this information. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical advice and inspiring content designed to help you live your best life at every age. You deserve to feel fantastic, vibrant, and full of life. No matter your age, keep nourishing yourself, keep moving, and keep embracing all the wonderful possibilities that life has to offer.